Will the Senate please come to order? Madam Clerk, please call the roll.
Senator Aquino. Senator Awa.
Here.
Senator Chang. Senator DeCoit.
Here.
Senator Dela Cruz. Senator Elefante.
Here.
Senator Favela. Senator Fukunaga. Senator Gabbard. Senator Hashimoto. Senator Ihara.
Excused.
Senator Inoue.
Present.
Senator Kanuha. Senator Keoho Kalole.
Ill.
Senator Kidani. Senator Kim. Senator Lee. Senator McKelvey.
Aye.
Senator Moriwaki.
Present.
Senator Rhodes. Senator Richards.
Here.
Senator San Buenaventura. Senator Shimabukuro. Senator Wakai. Mr. President,
Present.
24 present, 1 excused.
Thank you. The chair has read the journal of the preceding day and approves the same. Are there any introductions this morning?
Mr.
Senator
President.
Richards.
Thank you, Mr. President. The Honaka'a Jazz Band is in the house. The Grammy Award-winning Nahoku nominee Honaka'a Jazz Band is a group of advanced high school musicians who have uphold a long tradition of excellence on the Big Island of Hawaii since 1978. What started as a small ensemble of just 13 students has expanded to 42 under the expert guidance of Gary Washburn, a dedicated educator and accomplished jazz musician himself. Today, Honaka'a Jazz Band is considered one of the state's top high school bands. For the first time since COVID, the Honaka'a Jazz Band is thrilled to be touring Oahu once again. We cordially invite the Senate to join us for an unforgettable concert experience at 2 p.m. Prepared to be captivated by a performance that has garnered the Honaka'a Jazz Band acclaim both locally and beyond. Band members Alexander Santiago, Brandon Gonzalez, Chance Kim, Cheyenne Puck, Daniel Candelario, Gabriel Motas, J.C. Keha, Jillian Gonzalez, Jarell Baezla, Kylie Hinokawa, Kaylin Matsumoto, Kaysen Takamini, Cameron Bragado, Reese Todd, River Aiken, Sante Ragpala, Sid Ali, and Sunny Zook. Band Director Gary Washburn. Welcome to your Senate.
My mom is a proud alum, I believe, class of 1955 from Honaka'a High School. Do we have further introductions today? Senator Dela Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. I know that we passed most of the bills already for third reading, so I just wanted to introduce the Bills staff of Ways and Means, Committee Clerk Scott Fuji, Bills Chief David Cho, Legislative Aides Emma, Akira, and Allery, and Bill researchers Sean, George, and Nettie. Thank you. So I just wanted to thank them for making sure that we got all the subject matter chair priorities out in time. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much to you and your staff. Further introductions? If not, Madam Clerk.
Governor's message numbers 755 and 756 make corrections to various nominations, and Governor's message number 757 withdraws a nomination to the Early Learning Board.
File.
On page 2, House Communication number 691 informs the Senate that the House has disagreed to the amendments proposed by the Senate to various House bills.
File.
On pages 3 to 9, House Communication numbers 692 to 730 return Senate bills that passed third reading in the House in an amended form for agree-disagree.
Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate disagree to the amendments proposed by the House to the Senate bills referenced in House Communications number 692 to 730. And I further move that the Senate disagree to the amendments proposed by the House to any additional Senate bills returned by the House in an amended form later today.
Senator DeCoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. Is there any discussion? Any objections? If not, the motion is carried. Conferees will be named at a later date.
On page 9, Standing Committee Report number 3820 for one-day notice.
So ordered.
On page 10, third reading.
If there are no objections from the members, we will be taking third reading on consent.
Third reading of House Bill 2278, Senate Draft 1, relating to labeling of macadamia nuts.
Is there any discussion? If not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Reservations for Senators Elefante, McKelvey, San Buenaventura, Wakai. Any no votes?
24 ayes.
Thank you. HB 2278 SD3 passes third reading.
Referrals and re-referrals.
Referrals and re-referrals are made in accordance with the supplemental orders of the day that may be filed later today.
On page 11, miscellaneous business, waiver of referral of House Bill 2509, Senate Draft 1.
Senator De La Cruz.
Thank you, Mr. President. I request a waiver of the referral on HB 2509 SD1 to the Committee on Ways and Means. Your Committee on Ways and Means requests this waiver to meet the second decking deadline.
The waiver is granted. Members, the Senate draft of this measure has been available for more than 48 hours, and today is the second crossover deadline. Therefore, if there are no objections, we will proceed with the third reading vote on this measure at this time in order to meet today's deadline. Madam Clerk?
Third reading of House Bill 2509, Senate Draft 1, proposing an amendment to Article 6, Section 3 of the Hawaii State Constitution to increase the mandatory retirement age for state justices and judges.
Is there any discussion? Not, do we have unanimous consent? Any reservations? Any no votes? No vote for Senator Awad.
23 ayes, 1 no.
Thank you. HB 2509 SD1 passes third reading.
No further business, Mr. President.
Are there any announcements today? If not, the chair has one. For the duration of the 2024 conference period, conferees will be named and revised in accordance with the action sheet reports on the Capitol website, and said actions will be reflected in the journal. Senator Wakai.
Mr. President, I move that the Senate stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.
Senator Decoit.
I second the motion.
It's been moved and seconded. If there are no objections from the members, the Senate will stand adjourned until 11:30 a.m. tomorrow.